So you've been posting for months, maybe a year. You got the reels, you got the carousels, you got the threads, you got the shorts, you're doing it all. You've got nothing to show for it. No, nothing like crickets, man. WTF is going on? Here's the thing that nobody's telling you. The problem isn't your content. It's that you don't understand the science of how people actually notice you online. There is a principle, and this principle is backed by some real data from the big players, Google, LinkedIn, Accenture. This is the data that determines whether someone actually stops their scroll for you. That's the magic. Or they just keep going like you don't even exist. You're a ghost to them. And once you understand it, everything changes. So by the end of this video, I am going to show you the exact 3-layer system that you can use to turn social media from a time-sucking distraction into a machine that actually generates leads on autopilot and makes you money. Short form, long form, and a conversion layer that ties it all together. But there is one piece of this system, the thing that actually decides whether really any of this actually works, that I'm not going to show you until the end of the video. Most people skip it entirely, and it's why they stay stuck. Now, quick disclaimer here before we get into this. Look, I spent years building online, posting content with just zero strategy, okay? I generally thought just showing up was enough. I was putting out a video a day, writing posts on X every single day, and sometimes you just look back and you go, why aren't these getting more engagement? Where are my subscribers at? Where is my growth at? I'm telling you this because I know that's where a lot of you are right now. You're looking, you're only getting a few likes on your posts, your videos are getting just a few views. It's not that you're lazy. You're not bad at this, you just don't have the right system. Hey, I'm Lark, by the way. I have built a multi-million-dollar business online. I've grown millions of followers doing it. And on this channel, I show you exactly how to make money on the internet. No hype, no guru nonsense BS, just what actually works. So let's get into it. Picture yourself walking down the most crowded street in your city. Thousands of people all passing by. At the end of that walk, I ask you, who did you notice? Because guess what? Most people, they just blur into the background. And that's exactly what's happening to your content right now. But here's what the science says. There are exactly 5 types of things that cut through the noise, okay? These are the 3 S's and the 2 F's. Now, the first is scary. Your brain is wired to notice danger. It's a survival instinct. Had there been a bear walking down that street, you probably would have noticed it. So when you post about what could go wrong for your audience, trends that are killing their industry, the mistakes that are costing them money, the hidden risks that they haven't seen yet, fear-based content, people stop. Oh, I don't want to use fear-based content to get clicks, Lark. People are scared and they have problems. You're trying to solve them. The second S, strange. Strange means pattern interrupt. Okay, had there been a clown walking down the street, would have noticed. It means saying something that makes someone's brain go, wait, what? What did he say? What's this? The people who post the least make the most money. Oh, wait, that's weird. What do you mean? That sentence stops people because it sounds wrong. There's a disconnect, and that friction creates curiosity. Use it. The third S, sexy. Not literally, although sometimes literally, if you gotta use it, man. But sexy means desirable outcomes. Stop talking about your process. Stop talking about your methodology. Nobody really cares. Talk about the results, the thing your audience actually wants to wake up to. What can you deliver for them as a result? More sales flooding in, more freedom, more time. The outcome is the hook. Always lead with the outcome, okay? Now the F's. The first is free value. Give away the stuff that people normally would have to pay for, the real insight, the behind the curtain stuff. When people feel like they've got something valuable from you for free, they're going to learn that your content is valuable and they will trust you instantly. And trust converts into sales. That's what you're here for, to make money online. The second F, familiar. People pay attention to what they already recognize. So if you show up next to people, brands, or ideas that they already trust, some of that trust transfers over to you, okay? That's not manipulation. Look, these are dirty tactics. What are you talking about? It's just how human attention works. It's how the game is played. If you want to play the game, if you want to make money online, building a personal brand, this is what it is. Use it strategically. Now, here's where I'm going to lose some of you, and I really don't care, but here's the thing. The evidence says people need to see you between 7 and 11 times before they actually notice you. Not remember you, not trust you, just notice. And the clock resets every 90 days. So if you're posting twice a week, it's no wonder you're invisible. You don't have enough content out there. You have people out there, creators who are absolute content machines and put out hundreds of pieces a week. Someone in your audience might see you just twice a month. That's 24 times a year. You're barely over the threshold. If you want to get noticed, you need to be posting dramatically more content every single day. I know you hate that, but Lark, I don't have time. You're not just busy, you're unorganized. Here's how you can fix it. You batch record. Record one long video or podcast episode per week. Then you can use AI to ramp it up. Run it through Opus Clips. It pulls out the 10 best short form clips automatically. Use ChatGPT to repurpose those clips into captions. And then you can do it with threads, LinkedIn posts, X posts, Facebook posts. Use something like Taplio to schedule everything for LinkedIn. Use a tool like Buffer or ManyChat for the rest. 1 hour of content, 11 pieces of short form. Posted across the week. This isn't a grind hack. This is a system. There's a difference. The grind is unsustainable. The grind's not working smart. The system runs without you killing yourself, okay? That's what you need to do. Short form gets you noticed. Posting on X gets you noticed. But noticed, of course, is not enough. People don't buy from people that they've noticed. There's shit tons of creators out there with huge audiences getting plenty of attention that aren't making any money, but they do buy from people that they know. Now, there's a researcher named Robin Dunbar, and they studied how people form real connections, okay? The finding was it takes between 2 and 7 hours of shared time to go from stranger to trusted person. That's the long form content window. People see your face in the short form, they read your posts on X, and then you get them into the long form. 3 formats work best here. Of course, podcast, if you want to do podcasts, record your thinking, go deep, have some guests on, whatever it might be. Let people sit with you in their ears on their commute. That's intimate in a way that short form videos are simply never going to be. Number 2, YouTube. Man, YouTube's the ultimate platform. Long YouTube videos, exactly like this one. If someone watches 20 minutes of you explaining something real, guess what? You have just compressed months of trust building into one session, assuming you're delivering actual value. Number 3, like a workshop or a webinar. Webinars are not dead, okay? Whether it's live or recorded, you can still do webinars, okay? 90 minutes of dense value on one topic that you're an expert on. And you'll have people DMing you before it ends wanting to buy your product. You better have a product to sell, okay? Now, here's the piece that most people get wrong with long form videos. They fill it with fluff and bullshit to hit some kind of magical runtime. They pad it out. They repeat themselves. Stop it. They treat it like a performance instead of a conversation. Be passionate about the thing you're talking about and then deliver the value. Okay? Your long form content needs to do 8 specific things. It needs to deliver clarity. Tell them exactly what you're going to get. Authority. Give them a reason to trust you fast. AKA, I've built businesses making millions of dollars online and have millions of followers online. I'm going to teach you the system to do that. Problem. Name the exact thing that's hurting them. Solution. Show them the way out. The why. Make them feel the urgency. The opportunity. Show them what is possible. The next steps. Tell them what to do after that, AKA probably buy your offer or click your affiliate link or whatever it might be. And the essence, leave them feeling something. Make emotional connections with people over the internet, which is hard to do, but you can do. Every long form piece of content that you make should hit all of these things. If it doesn't, it's not doing its job. Now, real talk for a second, okay? This system works, but it doesn't work fast. If you're hoping to get rich overnight on the internet, I got bad news for you. The first 30 days, you're gonna feel like you're shouting into a void. Your short form content will get 200 views. Your long form content will have, 47 watch throughs if you're lucky. Your landing page will convert like 3 people, and you're gonna be wondering, gosh, why the hell am I doing all this? That's not failure. That's the algorithm learning who you are. It takes time, okay? The people who win the system, they are not the most talented. They're the ones who didn't quit in a month, when they see nothing's immediately working. The biggest difference between successful and unsuccessful podcasts? Making it past podcast number 10, because most people give up. I've watched people with a fraction of my skills absolutely blow up because they simply stayed consistent when it was uncomfortable. Okay, and I've watched very talented people with very interesting real things to say go completely silent because guess what? They got impatient. The growth wasn't there. They weren't making the money. Don't be that person. If you want to build a brand online, if you want to make money on the internet, you have to commit. So let's bring it together. You need 11 pieces of short form content to get noticed. At least. Do more if you can, okay? Do 2 podcasts and do 22 shorts, okay? You need 2 to 7 hours of long form content to get known. Add that up, okay? How much content do you need to produce? You need to show up every single day to make sure the math works. You need posting across all the platforms that you can. Use the 3 S's and 2 F's to make every piece of content earn its place. Use Opus Clips, use ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude. Use something like Taplio. Build systems, not grind. And here's the piece I told you about at the start, the one that most people skip. It's the conversion layer. All of this stuff that we're talking about, the short form, the long form, the podcast, the trust you built, it's all bullshit. It means nothing if you don't have somewhere to send people once you get the attention, okay? You need a landing page, you need a product to sell, whether that's a subscription or a course or whatever. One page with a hook, a clear value proposition, your credibility front and center, and a call to action that tells people exactly what to do next. Not your homepage, not your Instagram bio link, but a dedicated page built to convert attention into leads. That page is the difference between a content creator and a business owner, somebody who uses content as the top of the funnel to bring people in, capture email addresses for newsletters, whatever it might be, and make money. You see, a lot of influencers just convert attention into followers and look at that as a vanity metric. It is a vanity metric. But the other type of person, the business person, converts attention into revenue. That's a business. Followers don't pay your bills. Leads do. Sales do. Once you have that landing page in place, every piece of content that you make has a destination. Every view has a purpose. Every hour that you spend creating is working towards something real. That's the system. That's how you stop posting just random BS content and start building an actual business, something that will actually compound because you continue to display your authority and build trust with your audience and sell products. Now, if this hits different, please subscribe, because in the next video, I'll be sharing even more alpha on how you can make money on the internet. Thanks for watching.